With WrestleMania being this weekend, we have the most unpredictable main event we've had in a while. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Championship. There's a lot going into this. This can go either way. So today, I'm going to be making the case for each wrestler and then giving you my final verdict of who I think will win or should win. And this is going to be something that's going to be very arguable. But you know what? It's got to happen, and this is big, so here we go. We're going to start off with the tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns. And like I said, the 1,000-day reign, that's the biggest situation going here. We know WWE gets horny for their analytics and their stats. And for Roman to reach that 1,000-day mark as Universal Champion, not WWE, but Universal Champion, would mean the world to him. And let's be honest, that this is an historic reign, and we won't see a reign like this in a very long time. So it only makes sense for Roman to get that 1,000-day mark because WWE loves it, and it makes Roman Reigns look good getting that triple zeros. So that could be the biggest case going into it. This is what makes it unpredictable, is because of that situation itself. And also other people saying that, Cody's just not ready yet. We didn't have that much time, and he should just drop it at SummerSlam. And I don't know about that, but we'll discuss that. But it only makes sense for Roman to reach that 1,000 days, and that's what's been the biggest thing going into this. People saying Cody's not ready, and he needs to reach that 1,000 days before dropping the title because it'll be worth it, especially since he's like shy awake, like a couple weeks from becoming 1,000 days. So obviously that's been the biggest thing going on with that. And also the bloodline is just starting to crack. So a lot of people don't believe that, hey, they're all going to crumble at once, especially with Solo finally getting into this. So that can lead to something big. So decline could be soon, but maybe not at WrestleMania yet. So that could be the case for Roman Reigns. Now we're going to have to talk about Cody Rhodes. Like I said, Cody Rhodes came back after 6 years to do one thing only, and it's to win the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. He wanted to be that guy. And his story going into is that, he's left for a while, and he's come back from being undesirable to undeniable was the biggest thing for him. And yes, they don't have a really big story for Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, but this is more Cody Rhodes' story now more than Roman's. And that's what's been the biggest plot point into this whole situation. And a lot of people said that, hey, Cody should just win it at SummerSlam, but at the same time, it wouldn't be as big as beating Roman Reigns in the grandest stage of them all. You understand? And also people said Backlash, but that just wouldn't make sense. Roman Reigns' reign was too big to be ending on that sort of note. It would have to be at the biggest stage of them all. And you can make the argument that Cody hasn't really deserved it yet because, he was gone for a while and he hasn't really been able to struggle in order to get to Roman Reigns like everybody else had to, and which makes sense. And WWE didn't do him no favors by having him come out at number 30 at the Royal Rumble and then come in the next night saying that he beat over 30 men to win the Royal Rumble, which was absolutely lies, so they didn't help him on that part. But Cody has somewhat recovered from WWE's mistake with that. So it would make sense for Cody to get his crowning moment at WrestleMania. And, WWE's track record is Triple H said they're going to be announcing getting a new title. And usually when they do that, they crown a new champion. So just like when John Cena won his title, he changed it to the spinner. When The Rock won the title, he changed it and got the new design. And when Brock Lesnar beat John Cena the next night, he got the new championship design. So that's just how it's been for WWE history in that type of point. So this could be an argument for both who I think should win. I think it should be Cody Rhodes, only because I think it's the bloodline thing has run its course. Roman Reigns is still hot as ever, so you could keep this thing going and then have the bloodline finally decline at SummerSlam. I just feel like that's very anticlimactic for Roman Reigns' sake because, Roman Reigns has had this historic run, and for him to lose it at, SummerSlam, which is not as big as WrestleMania, wouldn't make any sense, and we cannot see him carry the championship for another whole year going into WrestleMania 40. That would just be ridiculous. And so you can make the, claim like that. So it's been rough. I want Cody to win because it just makes sense to do it at the main event of WrestleMania. And it just seems like Roman Reigns could just, use this as a way to break up the bloodline. Like him getting mad at the Usos and Solo for not having his back during the match and stuff, and just turning on him, and he has an issue with that, and he's so frustrated at the fact that he was so close at 1,000 days as champion that it frustrates him to the point where he's over everything. And that's when you can get the solo match going or the Jey Uso match going, or have it built up till next year's WrestleMania where he can face Jey or something like that. There's a lot of cases you can break to this. I do think Cody will win and should win, but at the same time, you could make the case that Roman has a high chance of retaining due to the fact the 1,000-day situation. So that's how this is gonna go. I don't know who's gonna actually win. I do believe it's gonna be Cody. We'll have to see this weekend. I'm excited because this can go either way, and you gotta love unpredictability. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited? Do you think Roman's gonna win, or do you think Cody's gonna win? Let me know in the comments below. This has been NezReacts, and I'll see you in my next video.